Sport then, and a new format of cricket is just about coming to the end of its season, and the reason why that is because it's indoor Big Bash cricket is a concept which has been around a while and has been taking place in Watford and Luton during the winter and spring period. Azhar Raja is the man behind it, and he joins me now. Evening, Azhar.
Hi there, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, very good, thanks. So how did this all start?
It all sort of started about 7 years ago in Watford, just sort of, something for the community. And before you know it, it sort of grew, became really, really popular. And last year we set it up in Luton as well. And we're now also getting a lot of interest from other areas such as Wembley. We did get some national coverage. We've had a lot of support from ex and current cricket players, among them the legend Viv Richards. So, getting these support videos, a lot of social media activity has been going on. So we've been marketing really hard, and, the format has proved to be really, really popular.
So it's indoors. What's the format then? Presumably it's, 6-a-side, 8-a-side, and a couple of batsmen are trying to score as much as possible?
Yeah, it's an 8-a-side format, 16 overs. That's how we've been running it in Watford for the last sort of 7 years. And that's, sort of due to being able to have a venue available for sort of 6 to 7 hours on a Sunday. However, we have a bit of an issue with availability in Luton because the halls are so much short. So what we've had to do is we're still doing the same rules, but it's just we've cut it down to 6-a-side, 12 overs, and it's the same format, and that sort of ends up taking an hour as opposed to an hour and 15 with the 8-a-side. So even with other areas that we're looking to go into, we're looking to replicate the 8-a-side, 16 overs if we can. Yeah.
I suppose the 6-a-side just means it's a little bit shorter, which some people might even prefer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you kind of it probably takes 15 minutes less, and in terms of bookings, it'll round up to be about 55 minutes to an hour. So if you can get a couple of hour booking in, then it allows you to have 3 to 4 games quite easily within that slot. The format itself, everyone's engaged. As an individual who's playing in a team, everyone has to bowl 2 overs, and everyone bats as a pair for 4 overs, regardless of whether you get out once, you don't get out, or you get out 5 times. You only lose 5 runs each time you get out. And if you hit a 6, you're still able to run. So, you could actually hit a 6, run 1, and then, there's an opportunity to maybe even run another one if there's an overthrow. So it is quite intense. It is really an enjoyable format, and it does give the cricket lovers something to do on a Sunday where they can't really obviously play outside due to the weather in winter. As you know, it's really, really cold in England.
Yeah. It sounds good, doesn't it? If you're a cricket fan, you're not going to be able to play in the winter, obviously. So it's a chance for it to be sort of year round for those in the summer who like playing. They can then carry it on during the winter periods.
Yeah, that's right. And because it's quite short, it is quite intense. So it does involve them, a lot of diving around, and the run-out opportunities, sharp catches. Because if you catch it off the wall, the other person is out, so you kind of have to be alert at all times. The ball is always in play, so even if the bowler's running up to his mark, there is an opportunity for the guys to sneak a single, so you kind of have to be alert at all times. There's not really an option, you can't really just kind of take your eye off the ball.
Well, it sounds great. It's indoor Big Bash, and if people want to take a look at it, then I'm sure they can go online and have a look. Azhar Raja, thank you very much.